they've literally been doing this the whole movie just to put on this play and tell the actual story of Christmas. So they finally get a chance to do it, and all of a sudden the kid...
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
All of a sudden, grandson interrupts the play after 2 lines. They essentially said, "I'm an angel, come to Bethlehem." And then the kid pops up and goes, "Wait, I have to show you guys something." And
so out pops the projector.
So all of a sudden the lights dim for some reason, and a giant screen comes down. Because he randomly made the decision to do this just now, but it's all prepped for somehow. And all of a sudden he plays this tape that you see a little snippet of before, and when he's like, he met, and it's a clip of before he went on his tour. And he'd make tapes for her and send it back. So you see him and his a couple other army men in gear, and they're in the middle of a battle. So it's kind of, I can't believe that guy is making a vlog.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, I'm fighting here in Fallujah.
Oh, this must have been the days before YouTube, because he was using that damn handheld camera. Nowadays, we just put those on the helmets and YouTube that shit. But it's like he had a tripod, and he had a gaffer and everything. I swear, I think he had a sound guy. So
the grandson interrupts the performance that they've spent weeks trying to get so everything would be perfect. He interrupts it to play this video of his dead dad, and the guy's like, "Hey, honey, I miss you so much. I just want to hold you."
And sniff your hair. He said that a lot in all his videos. He was like, "I miss to smell your hair," because we got to keep this PG, guys. So he was talking a lot about sniffing her hair and shit, and it's weird.
Maybe he had a weird fetish.
He's like, "I saw Christian's picture," so everybody starts crying in the thing, and he's like, "I just wanted you guys to know, pray for us, pray for your soldiers. We're out here risking our lives.
Fight for you."
And first of all, it's offensive to say that all these Middle Eastern wars are protecting our rights.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. Those people deserve it.
So he plays his video.
You're cutting out.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's crying tears of sadness and happiness. So they're all so it's okay. Well, I guess it's justified that he interrupted the play they spent weeks on because he wanted everybody's clearly buying into this. And all of a sudden he's about to end the video. He goes, "Merry Christmas," and all of a sudden,
oh my God!
And a little middle school thing filled with kids and the wife. And the father, and him, the grandson, they see their dad blow the fuck up,
and everybody, the whole building blows up, and everybody's dead. And then
the school or
no, the film.
Oh,
yeah, he blew up the school.
And then so the whole thing blew up, and then the camera just plops down.
And to make it even worse, it's just the camera falls right next to the face of his dying father. He's and dies on camera.
I liked how it just plopped down. It didn't the explosion didn't reverberate and cause it to knock down. It just kind of slumped down on itself. And then it just focused on to him, and keep in mind this is a VHS because it was VHS tapes he was using. This is an
maybe
HD.
This is set in the eugenics wars.
I don't know, but it was a VHS camera.
Look at Donnie's status real quick. We were right. Look at the status.
Oh no, no.
Donnie, no.
But this VHS player is laying right next to this guy, and he's dying. And then for whatever reason, since it's been clearly shooting well, and for some reason it like echoes out and like fades and turns into a bunch of like pixels and shit. I was like, what kind of camera does that? And then the camera doesn't look damaged in any instance. Like they, for whatever reason, they still have the camera, right? And the camera is like in like good condition. It doesn't look like a VHS camera either.
The fact is, they just blew up the father in front of everyone to see. And me and Tyler were in like complete shock. Like, oh my god, they went there.
And then
I never would have thought that actually happened in the movie.
And then these disgusting people in that world, I guess, start clapping and crying and clapping and crying and like, you know, and then like the answer and all that I don't know, is they all like congratulate and like throw flowers and crap and like and feel bad and it's just wow. I was like, wow, they actually showed that video?
They added insult to injury, and then the result is this thunderous applause. Like, everybody thinks it's great. So then the final twist, the final ending to the movie, which completely ruins the thesis of being fair. The whole point of this that made me care about it was that they said, look, it's not about our religion, and we're just trying to make the point. We shouldn't have to be so closeted about it. Like, why can't we all just do what we want? So like a little small piece of me is like, okay, it's fair. They're being fair about it at least. So then after that high school thing, they released the guy from prison because apparently a high school seeing a snuff film changes the laws. So they released him from prison. Like, never mind, you're a good guy. We saw your son get murdered. So they release him from the cell, and he's like, I heard the whole thing. The inmate next to me let me hear it on the radio. And then all of a sudden they go, it wasn't broadcasted on the radio. And then he looks, and there's no other guy in there. It's like, the only person you were with is Lefty over there. So then he's like, it's hinted, oh God, he's an angel.
Yeah, then
I'd like to think it's Jesus himself.
Well, it looked like one of the men from ZZ Top, and he just kind of like they're outside and they're all happy and stuff, and they're all saying Merry Christmas, right? And then you look in the distance, and he looks and he sees that guy, right? And that guy is like laughing, and he waves, and then he walks away. And then, like, he starts glowing and starts sparkling and shit. And I'm like, oh no, he's just gonna walk behind the car and disappear. But no, he faded out with the scene. So
he like fucking pixeled away.
Yeah, he pixeled away.
That's what I'd like to think that the angel looked like.
Looked like that, but thin.
Rick Rubin.
It was terrible. But then you think about it, and he just completely shat on it. They clearly said to be fair and this not being political and partisan. They said, look, this isn't about our religion. This is about everyone's rights to religion. Which still doesn't make sense because why they're fighting separation of the church and the state, but whatever. But then they end it with, no, there's an angel, which means our God is real. So what they're saying is, no, we're just right.
Kill the bastards.
We're just saying Christianity, you can practice that was even part of his speech at the end before he gets arrested. When he says this isn't about my religion, it's like, if you're Jewish, you can do whatever you want. If you're a Muslim, you can lay down in the middle of the road and pray to Allah whenever you see fit. First of all, you just told the Muslim to go lay down in traffic, is what you just said.
He rolls out his rug and he just lays down on it, waiting for a car to run over him.
He completely pisses away the other religions. And then in the end, he literally does because there was an angel. It was all God's doing. God killed his son to teach him this lesson 14 years later. I was just, what the fuck? But I don't. At that point, I think we were just too mad to. I'm not sure if that was when the end credits happened or not. I don't know if anything else happened now.
No, not really.
There's never any clarity. And with the guy's daughter and her love interest the whole time, finally like kissing or something, but you never see them again. Even though.
Oh, we forgot a very important part that didn't make any sense in that film.
Go ahead.
Throughout the film, like maybe once or twice, they mentioned they had a daughter that kind of just wasn't there. They had a disagreement, and they never. I guess they haven't talked for years, or whatever.
It basically boils down to she was like a liberal.
Yeah.
She didn't like them, so she moved away.
Which is really weird because she wasn't even at like her brother's like departure from, like.
Yeah.
She must be a really horrible person if she didn't even go see her brother leave to go to the army.
So who knows? Maybe the brother was like an asshole.
He seemed to be an asshole. I mean, they sat around, like, the first 10 minutes of it was like, it was like it was the video camera, and it had the crop white lines, around the frame, like the old cameras, and it had the big red recording button on the right hand side and everything, and they said like the cheesiest things, like it just looked like a
It's like a Christian version of Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
So basically, their daughter, they mention her once. They say, yeah, my daughter went away. She didn't agree. We had disagreements. And then at the end of the movie, after everything, he's released from prison. You see a girl. By now, you've already forgotten about that one snippet of dialogue. 'Cause that was in the first 15 minutes. So at the end, you see this woman walk up, and there's this big scene, and then who the fuck is that? And it's the sister that we've never seen even a picture of, so we had no idea what she was going to look like. She just looks like an extra at first. I was like, wait.
Yeah, she just looked like one of those boring townsfolks.
So instead of the ending giving clarity to the main character, who was like the daughter of the guy, basically, the grandson's mom, who, the whole time she's talking to like her dead husband's best friend, which to me seemed kind of fucked up. But the whole movie, they're getting close. But at the end of the movie, instead of them kissing or something, like they're gonna be together, the ending touchy scene is the woman walking up who we've never seen before, hugging the grandfather, and then I think it's over.
Yeah, then it's over.
Dude, what song did they play over the credits?
Oh wow, it was a bad song. I remember it though.
Was it like a really shitty like Christian rock song?
It was a country song. It was
exactly what it was. It was like a Christian alternative
country, and it talked about like it said what everything represented on the American flag.
See, it started out like that, and then they did a title drop in the song.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe it's like Christmas at the Capitol scene that it's based off a song.
No, from all the things that it says in the movie, it makes it seem like they took that snippet of Bill O'Reilly one day and just decided to go with that. Because they even put him like an additional person in the movie, like, and it said, and Bill O'Reilly as Bill O'Reilly.
The biggest name in the credits, and it said, and starring Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't even do like guest starring. It said starring.
Yeah, it said like it included the and starring. So
Bill O'Reilly, courtesy of Fox News. What they meant to say was they got an okay